Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm coming at you with a makeup video because I'm currently snowed in where I'm at, so I decided why not. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's get started. So to start off, I was trying to decide what primer I would like to use. It was between the e.l.f. Putty Primer or the Hangover RX by Too Faced. I decided to go with the Hangover RX just because I like the finish a little better. It's very moisturizing and dewy. And if you see me looking over a little bit, that's because my mirror was in that direction. Another thing I've been using is the Badescu skin spray. I've just been liking how it makes my skin feel in another moisturizing step. Next, I'm going to go with my brows. I use the Milani Dip Brow in the shade Soft Brown, and it comes with the angle brush that I'm using as well. I'm going to do those off camera and then be back when they're finished. Now that my brows are on, I'm going to be blending out where I concealed them using the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, which is also going to be using to prime my eyelids for eyeshadow. For our makeup look today, we're going to be using the Morphe / Jeffree Star makeup palette. Such a beautiful palette. And I'm going to be going in with the shade Lynn on my eyelid to set that wet concealer down and get it ready for eyeshadow. Next up, using a fluffy brush, I'm going to go in with that color Chanel and put that lightly throughout my crease, packing it on just a little bit and blending it out. So the next shade I'm going to be going in with is Boss Angeles. That's such a funny name. It's like a darker orangey shade, and I'm going to be using a smaller fluffy brush to pack that a little bit more in my crease just below that Chanel color that we used. Here I'm taking that first fluffy brush that we used and some more of that Chanel color to blend out Boss Angeles and diffuse it a little bit more. So now I want to add a little shimmer to the look. So I'm going to be using this shade called Designer Label. It's like a champagne color, and I'm going to be using it and packing it on my crease. And since it is so pigmented, I'm kind of using, as you'll see, to cut out my lid and give me a little bit tiny of a cut crease. So adding a little more shimmer, I'm going in with this pressed glitter, which is called Millions, which has a more of a gold reflect. And I'm going to use my finger and pat this sporadically on my lid and give it a little bit more of a sheen to the lid. So here I'm using the Ardell Wispies, and I'm not sure how I felt originally about these lashes, but here they look really pretty with the look. And I use this Lash Love Fanorama from Mary Kay mascara and just blending my lashes with the falsies. For foundation, I'm going in with Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, and I'm going to be using the shade 112. Taking that with my sponge, I'm going to be patting it all around and blending it out. Don't forget your neck. Of course, I'm going back in with my e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I forgot to mention that this was the hydrating concealer. This worked better for me than the other original one. And I'm going to be putting this underneath my eyes, down my nose, my forehead, above my lip, and my chin. And then I'm going to be blending that out with my sponge. So this powder has been a recent discovery of mine. It's Juvia's Place setting powder in white sands, and I love the way it makes my skin look. It makes it look so smooth under my eyes. I previously was using powders that really weren't working for me, so I'm going to be putting this powder in all the same places that I just put my concealer. So now I'm going to be taking a big powder brush with that same powder and set the rest of my face. Also, I'm going to start blending away where I set the rest of my face under my eyes, forehead, nose, and chin, and above my lips, just so it doesn't get too cakey. I literally almost stabbed my eye out with this brush, as you can see. So I decided to switch over to one of these smaller brushes just to get right underneath my eye. For bronzer, I'm going to be using this newfound product as well, which is the Morphe Bronzer in Originator. It's a huge pan and it's very pigmented, so you really have to use any, so it will last you a while. I'm going to be putting that on my cheeks, forehead, down my nose, and along the jawline. Here I'm going back in with that powder on my sponge and just carving out that nose contour. So I'm going to put it on both sides of my nose and then down the center and let that sit while I go ahead and do the rest of my face. For blush, I'm going in with this one that I got from Shop Miss A from the AOA brand. And it's like a peachy corally color. So if you have one of those on hand, go ahead and use that. I love the way it looks on my cheeks. I always use this blush on a daily. Next, I'm going to be taking those colors that I used in my crease and blending those on the lash line underneath just to bring the look together. And if you keep seeing me look up, I was watching Parental Court. Just need something. I don't know if you're like me, but like this video if you have to watch something while you're doing your makeup, or at least listen to something. This is also a new product for me. It's the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist. And I actually love it. I love the mister on this. It comes out so light. You don't have to worry about it squirting on your face. I just love the way it smells and the way it makes my skin feel. For highlighter, I'm going to be using the James Charles palette. Mine is really beat up, so don't mind that. And I'm going to be going in with that shade Face. And I'm going to be highlighting tops of the cheekbone, above my brow, down my nose, above my lip. And I love the way this shade literally shines. Shine bright like a diamond. For lips, I'm going in with these matte color pencil crayon things from e.l.f. and they have many different shades. I'm not sure what they're actually called, but I like it because it's small enough to where I can line my lips in, but it's really creamy to where I can fill them in as well. And that is the finished look, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I really like how fall themed it is. It's perfect for this time of the year, for this season, for the weather. And yeah, if you like more videos, if you want more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe and leave a thumbs up. Bye.